What up, guys? Welcome back to Drive Therapy, episode 2. If you guys are new to this is something that my boy Andy and I created. It's something that I do I'd say at least once a week. So to take you guys along for the ride, it's cool because I kind of get to have a double release. That sounds weird, but a double release because I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna clear my head, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. But at the same time, there's always gonna be a message in these Drive Therapy vlogs in this series. And in this series today, what we're gonna talk about is growth and consistency. Those are the two things that I think will get you everywhere in life. Always growing and always staying consistent. But before we get into that topic, we're gonna go over to premium number 1, premium number 2. We just left our 3rd location that we're at now, and we are moving into a 4th. So a lot of stuff happening, but we're going to where everything started right now. We'll pick up once we get there.
I think this is it. Put me on the list. We so VIP. Go ahead, take a sip. Cruising on the strip. Let's go take a ride. Hey, we too legit. We don't even try. 100-meter dash on the track. Where we at though? Don't be trying to smash on the gas. Just relax, yo.
Dude, that's crazy, right? I wish you guys could experience that feeling. Like, it's such a small car with so much torque. I think it feels like a lot more than it really is. But damn, it's a great feeling. It really is. There's something unique about the Supra. I always say it, but the way you drive it, the way it sounds, the way it moves, fucking dope. I love this car, dude. I really do. And that's why this is like therapy to me. Just driving in the car, it kind of releases everything that I've been dealing with throughout the day, good and bad. Because sometimes you even got to release some of the good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I could have too good of a day, and I'll be on cloud 9. And maybe I need to come down a little bit to cloud 6. So. Woo. What's up, bro?
What's up? Okay, man. Where you guys going?
Dude, we came here to film and talk about our history of premium. So what can you say?
Like what?
Just about premium being here. Like, we were like your worst neighbor.
Fuck, you started right there where that unit's open.
Yep.
Number 9.
Oh shit, we're about to go over there right now. So where that gate's open, that was my first shop ever. And it's tiny, bro. I wish we could go in there and just film. Growth and consistency. So we're gonna start here at premium location number 1. It is occupied right now, but it's right there where the gate's open. Unit number 9, I'll never forget that. This was my first shop. It was only 600 square feet. So it's literally like just the size of a normal garage. But I remember moving into this thing and being so scared because prior to getting the shop, I had a normal job. I had a 9 to 5. Premium was already going. I was doing mobile service. I was getting calls every day. While I was at my job, I was working, and I remember this, and I'll never forget it. I'd be working, and I was working for my hourly rate there. I won't say what it was because I don't want to blast the company, but I was getting paid a certain time, a certain amount of dollars per hour to be at this job, and it was great. I was thankful for the job, but every time my phone would ring, I would think, oh my God, I'm missing a $500 call. I'm missing a $600 call because people were calling my line to have me come wrap their roof or do something for them, and at the time it was mobile. So fast forward, I decided to leave that job and take the leap and get my shop, and that was the building. So got the building, moved in, and I never even thought about one time in the history of the company at that time that I was gonna have employees. I never thought that. I thought it was just gonna be me rapping and having my business and doing my thing. My mind wasn't ready to wrap around what was to come. So I got into the building and I quickly realized, like, wow, it is crazy, it is growing, it is moving, and I can't do it all alone. I was staying in that shop till like 3 in the morning every day, and then I'd come home at, I'd get home by 4, sleep for a couple hours, wake up at 8:30, 9 in the morning, and then come right back by 10 and be rapping again. And I'd have people waiting outside. So I realized really quickly I had to get employees, and it kind of just naturally happened as far as how that went. I brought on Mitch, If you guys remember Mitchie, cut back to a clip of Mitchie because I love that dude. And shout out to Mitchie if you're watching, bro. I know you're getting married. Super happy for you and your girl, Rebecca. Super cool. Everybody that I've worked for worked at Premium at one point or another, still in contact with. So Mitch is no longer with us, but I'm still so proud to see him evolving as an adult and just doing his thing. But back to growth. You have to realize at some point that you're gonna have to make that change and allow yourself to grow. Because what I was doing at my 9 to 5 is I was not allowing my business to grow because I was scared to take that leap, you know, and so I was missing these phone calls that were literally losing dollars and growing my brand, my business. Moved in and immediately we got stacked up and we got overwhelmed. And I remember myself and Mitch at the time just running the shop, having like 4 cars packed in his little garage, and literally they were within inches of each other because I told you guys how small it was. We were growing. So more and more people came along, and basically everybody that started working for me was like a customer at one point. So I was just like, hey, you look like you know what you're doing. Why don't you come work for me? So Anthony came on, John came on, and it just kind of evolved. And that was right there in that building. I think I employed Mitchie, John, and Anthony in that building. And we would just grind it out over there. We had a great time. It made so many memories. But that's where consistency came in. Consistency was like, you know what? We got overwhelmed. We had so many projects on deck and we were all tired, and consistently staying at the shop till 3 in the morning. And it was hard, but we stayed consistent. So what that meant was we outgrew this shop, and we outgrew it quick. You know, within that first year, we outgrew it. I think that was a 2-year lease on that spot. And I went up front, I was like, look, we got to move into another spot. And I scaled small. So I went to the next spot, which was 1,200 square feet, another small shop, which was just down the way. We'll go over there in a minute, we'll drive by. But in that shop is when my mind started to really work a lot differently, and realize that the business was growing and I had to stay consistent, and I really had to keep pushing and evolving the company. And we brought on more people, we did more things with YouTube, and that's where I actually wrapped TJ Hunt's first car. It was in that building. And we watched our company grow from there. I mean, it was just insane. From that second unit, we went to another unit in this complex, which is in the back corner, which that's where a lot of you guys know us from. I miss that shop every day. I hear you guys say it all the time. It was a lot more intimate. That shop was intimate, meaning like, you know, we had our work bay, we had windows facing into the offices, so everybody working in the offices, including the customers, were able to see inside of the shop and see their car being wrapped. And that was always cool. And our YouTube channel really took off there. So I'll never forget that place. I mean, the growth of Premium going into next year is going to be insane. And I'm probably most excited about it, but also most nervous, because it's the biggest leap we've ever taken at one time. And I've always been really modest. You know, I take small jumps, and you guys have seen that. This is going to be a big jump. So I'll say that right now. It's going to be big. So I'm really excited about it. And most of all, I'm excited to take you guys on for the journey, because some of you guys who are watching this right now have been with me since this spot. You know, I have customers that I built right there in that shop that have followed me throughout my journey. And I believe it's because we stayed consistent. You know, we took care of them there, we took care of them over there, and we'll continue to take care of them no matter what. No matter what they drove, no matter who they are, where they're from, we've always done that. We always stayed consistent. So that's probably the biggest message in this vlog that you're gonna get. You hear me talking a whole bunch, you probably don't wanna hear it. If you guys do wanna hear it, hit me on a DM on Instagram. You know, I talk to a lot of you guys all the time. Whenever I put out this kind of content, it resonates with a certain type of person. And it's okay if it doesn't resonate with you, but there is a certain type of person that's looking for this, because a lot of people are confused on what the next move is and what to do. There's no playbook, you know, there's no game plan for what this is. You know, literally I had a vision, built it in that little baby shop over there, and it just continued to snowball and grow. And, you know, Premium's a big business now. You know, we're doing really good, and I'm really, really thankful for it. I'm really excited about it, and I love that you guys get to be a part of it. Straight up.
You ready for this? You ready to take control? Are you giving up control, or are you taking control? Huh? You know what happens. You know what happens when people don't take control. They get deleted. You ready to get deleted, or you ready to take control?
All right, guys, so this part right here, to me, is epic. I told you guys we were in this building here. I think that our company took the biggest leaps in this spot. This was the last one in this complex. You've seen that we've passed by 2 now. This is the 3rd. And getting here was part of that growth, you know, going through those little shops and then building out this one and really seeing our company skyrocket from here. I mean, in this building, we literally turned from a small company to a very large company. And, you know, that's not just financially, that was like scaling in mindset. Everything that we were doing the right things. A lot of our best content came out of this building. And I'm just being here right now. I remember leaving long nights after being in that shop all day, sweating my ass off. But having a great crew, all of us all being here, just killing it, and then leaving at, you know, 10, 11 p.m. At this point in our career, we weren't doing the 3 a.m. spots at our stays anymore. We were already getting to a point where we were coming in earlier and trying to have somewhat of a balanced life. It was still a little crazy, and anybody who worked for me at that time can tell you, like, it was still crazy. We were still doing, you know, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. type of things, and it was rough, but right now, right here, this is epic. I love being back over here and just remembering where we came from, how far we've gotten, you know, because it's been a crazy journey. Like I said, some of our craziest times are right here in this spot. There was a lot of learning experiences here, good and bad, but ultimately we stayed consistent, and then that took us to our final, not a final spot. I don't want to say that was terrible. That took us to our next spot, which we're in now, and we're growing out of. As we speak, we're growing out of it. So, yeah, like I said, super cool. I'm happy to be here. The people in the building are probably like, what the f are these guys doing? Why are they filming in front of our spot, dude? But that's that.
I'ma give it all I got, like 23, I stay on top, I do it like it's my last shot, we grinding every day, ain't no other way, I'ma give it all I got, like 23, I stay on top, I do it like it's my last shot, we out here every day.
All right, so whenever I drive this thing around, you guys always see it. I just got hit up on Instagram. Some dude was filming us while we were driving, and he's like, bro, come back, I want to see it. So maybe we'll go over there. I'm gonna hit him up real quick. I'll respond back and say, yo, we're coming over. Let's go to his house. It looked like he had a BMW. Maybe we'll race. Just kidding.
Bro, this is so crazy to me, bro.
What up, man?
What the hell? There's no way.
He posted my car on Instagram. I'm like, yo, we're still around the corner. I'll come by and show you.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way. That's insane, bro.
Yeah,
This is beautiful.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Holy.
All right, Alex.
That's insane, man. It was nice meeting you.
Likewise,
this is crazy, bro.
Likewise. Take care, dude. Have a good
All right,
one.
You too.
Dude, it feels good to make someone's day like that. Like, I literally love this car for that reason, because I'll see people on the road and they just freak out. I mean, I know it's just a fucking Toyota or a BMW, whatever you want to call it, but there is something about it. I am telling you right now, I've drove Lamborghinis, I've drove GTRs, I've drove high-end exotic cars, and people love those cars to see them, but not like the Supra. And you will only know if you drive a Supra what that feeling is like. Like, you see people's mouths literally drop, like, oh my God, you know, like they just saw a gem. And this isn't even like the real like Mark IV Supra. This is a Mark V, and I'm not discrediting it, but I love that feeling about this car, that it makes people happy, because it makes me happy. So my drive therapy makes other people happy while they're driving, so it just works. And that just full circle. This is drive therapy, so we got to make Alex's day. I didn't know Alex. We drove by, and I saw him filming, and then he posted the car on his Instagram and tagged me. And I hit him back. I was like, yo, we're right down the street. If you want to see the car, we'll take it over. So I'll put the clip of what he posted on Instagram. I think that'd be cool. So we'll put that on the vlog just so you can see, and then him to be able to appreciate my car and put that smile on his face, to be able to say what up to him. That means a lot to me. That's like probably the biggest reward out of anything. Not money, not anything other than that reward itself. That makes me happy, being that what we're doing is making an impact and people are enjoying it. Like, I don't know, I can rant all day about that. It's just amazing. It's so cool. I'm telling you guys that we have fans of people watching us work. So I'm blessed to do what we do. We're blessed to do what we do, and I'll never forget that. I never will. 10,000 people might watch this video, 5,000 people might watch this video, and no one might like it. But one person it might resonate with, and it might change their lives. They might open their eyes to be like, you know what? I should go after what I've been thinking about. I should pursue this. I shouldn't listen to what people are saying to me. And it'll change their life, you know, because it did for me. I listened. I listened to my instinct. I did what I wanted to do. And ultimately, I've created my own life. Like literally everything around me, even this fly, I brought into my life. I've been able to control everything because I've learned that anything you want, you can get, you can obtain. You just have to go after it. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be willing to grow. You gotta be willing to go through the experiences. As you grow in life and in business, growing pains happen. So in growth comes a lot of hard times, and the part of growth is learning to overcome. So to put it in business perspective, as my business grew and scaled, more clientele, more problems, more issues, learning how to deal with that, bringing on more staff, bringing on better equipment, just overall efficiency was a growing pain that we had to learn. And some people stop at that. You know, they start to grow and they're like, holy shit, I can't do this. This is too much. It's out of control. This isn't for me. And then they walk away from it, and they never know what they could have had or what they could have done or what impact they could have made. Going back to just 10 minutes ago, meeting with our guy Alex on the side of the road, someone we didn't know, and seeing the impact that we've made. You know, off camera we had a conversation, even in my DMs, he just wrote to me and he's like, look man, your videos have inspired me. I've really enjoyed watching your content. Keep doing what you're doing. That means a lot to me. That means the world. So be ready to grow, stay consistent, and like this vlog. If you enjoyed the content today, if you got something out of it, drive therapy, something that I want to keep doing, and I'm willing to keep doing it if you guys keep asking for it. So it's the end.